I think I'm having a identity crisis. Hi gorgeous, welcome to Grow, Glow, and Get Real. I'm your lovely host Precious, and I know the setup is different and more casual than usual. So quick life update. This one's just gonna be a quick cozy life update. I am in my new home. I just moved out of my 3-year-old apartment, my first apartment as an adult. The reason why I left my current place was because my neighbor shot my ceiling. Yes, that is juicy. To this day, I don't know why he shot my ceiling. I think that was a huge sign for me to get the fuck out. During this whole move, it brought up a lot of feelings of who I used to be when I first moved into my apartment to who I am now, and it's a lot of like nostalgia and just memories that I forgot existed. I forgot these versions of myself that existed, and it made me kind of feel like a sense of grief. I remember just moving into my apartment, having so much hopes and dreams about my adulthood and who I am as an adult, even though I was like 18. Definitely it humbled me. It humbled me so hard. I'm very excited about living into my new place and obviously decorating my new space. When I was thinking about all the things I wanted to decorate, I don't know what kind of lifestyle I want to live. And it wasn't just about decorating a certain like room or my kitchen or the bathroom or my room. It was deeper than that. It was, how do I want to feel emotionally when I come to my home? Do I want to feel like, do I want to just make my home aesthetically pleasing, or do I want it to feel like me? For a while, I have been consuming media every day, and I just feel like because of my overconsumption of media, I have been comparing myself and really questioning who I am. Kinda threw off myself for a while. For a bit, I stopped posting. I stopped really trying to make content. I stopped making content for a bit because I felt shaken in my core. And not only that, but I felt like I didn't really know my direction in life anymore. I truly feel like I don't really like myself, and I honestly feel like I don't really know who I am becoming. And obviously, you don't really know who you are becoming. You have to just let it unfold. Sorry, have to. For my girl Kalani. I felt like I didn't really have a sense of self. I have been so stuck in survival mode that I have not lived my own life. I have stopped living for me. I'm about to graduate from college in 6 months, and I should be excited, but really, I'm not really that excited. I really don't know what my life is going to be after, and I feel like I've been complaining about how unhappy I am with my life and just unhappy I am in general, and blaming my home, my work, my school. Like, these are in the way of me being my best person, being the best self. But really, it's myself. I've been so stuck in my survival mode of just working, going to school, and studying that I haven't actually done anything for myself besides live. And it's like I have been so disconnected to myself. It is affecting me in my real life. I need to kind of practice being more grateful for hitting these milestones, allowing myself to fully live in this period of my life. I never allow myself to just fully be present and live in that moment. When I was making dance videos, I was so hard on myself and I put so much pressure that I don't dance anymore. And I constantly reminisce that time of my life. I miss the time of my life where I felt so free of responsibility, free of judgment, and I was so confident in myself that I didn't care. And I feel like I missed that period so much, and I was so hard on myself. And I think I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself to have a aesthetic home, have an aesthetic setup, and all this and this, that I'm not allowing myself to create freely. I've been so judgmental towards myself and trying to make everything perfect that I lost myself. I lost my sense of direction and spark in life. And that is very, very scary. It is very, very scary to lose your sense of self. And, I feel like I haven't been nourishing my creativity, nourishing my body, nourishing my soul and my heart, just nourishing myself in general. And, it makes me sad because, I've been so passive with my life. I've been living passively instead of intentionally. I feel like, I think during this period of my life, I'm going back to my roots, going back to what makes me happy, what makes me feel like myself, and not doing things because of, I'm worried about what the people think. I'm worried about that looks really nice. Hopefully that gives people other ideas about me. And it's I want to call something my own home, my own content, my own things. I want to just have my own identity, my own self. I don't want to feel like I'm copying other people. I don't want to feel like I'm following trends. I want to follow myself. And in order to do that, I need to allow myself to follow my curiosity. Lately, I've been really, really loving Thai makeup. I might do that. I stopped allowing myself to create, and not only create, but to live like a child, be more childlike. I stopped being childlike. I stopped using my child wonder, and I feel like I stopped I stopped accessing my childlike wonder. And it's all about coming back to myself, because I've been so disconnected and so distracted on trying to survive that I stopped nourishing myself. Sometimes we stop taking care of ourselves because we get so busy taking care of others and trying to live and trying to get through the day. But it's not about just trying to get through the day. It's about being more intentional with the time that you have while you're still alive and while you're still at the current age that you are. And, even if we hit these milestones, I want us to be grateful. I want us to remind ourselves that I'm gonna look back at this time and I'm gonna reminisce. Even if it's a struggle, even if it's messy, it still taught us lessons. It still helped us grow. And there's so many things that I'm worried about in my future. And I'm so worried about how it will, the outcome of it all. But I don't regret doing the things that I'm doing now. I don't regret questioning myself. I don't regret questioning my taste and decorating and makeup and music and just questioning my whole life. Because, you know, when you're in that state of mind, state of, I want more, I want to experience more, it means that you're outgrowing your current version of yourself. And, you know, I think I have outgrown this version of myself. And it's okay. It's okay to outgrow. And I feel like I cling on so hard and I don't want to let go of my current self. But if I'm calling for more, maybe there is more out there for me. And maybe it's not so scary. I'll see you gorgeous next time.